Good afternoon, y'all. My name is Shanna. Welcome to my channel. I'm not a blue ribbon quilter. My focus is on keeping people warm. I want to make a quilt that's sturdy and warm as quickly as possible. So this afternoon, I'm coming to you with some ideas. I've been thrifting a lot, since Joann's closed. There's a big hole in our access to quality fabrics. And so I've always been a thrift shopper, but I have found two particular places that not only do I enjoy shopping there, I also donate because they are 501c3 thrift stores that benefit the needy. One provides scholarships for healthcare students, and the other one is a Council of Churches thrift store. It's about 40 miles away, but I love the trip. And they have a food pantry, and they do things like pay people's light bills, if electric bills, if they're find themselves in a hard place. And that particular store is somewhat rural, so they're addressing needs in a rural setting that is, doesn't have access to a bigger city. Anyway, one of the stores calls me from time to time and says, because they know I look for quilty stuff. And so I walked in one day, and the girl grabbed me and said, "You got to go over here and look at this stuff." So I did. Well, what this is, someone had started, these are machine pieced, and they were hand quilted, but in panels. These things are 108 inches long, okay? Beautiful work. They're machine pieced, but they were hand quilted just in the panels. And honestly, they were quilted on a pretty good quality bed sheet that had been cut up in strips. This one is 30 inches wide. These three are 22 inches wide. And I just honestly couldn't wrap my head around what to do with the quilted panels, so I dismantled them. Now, this one might go together, but I'm going to tell you the truth. My abilities to match all of this are, well, we'll just be kind to me today and say they're limited. These seam allowances are kind of strange too, because some are 1/4 inch, some are 1/8 of an inch, some are 1/2 an inch. They're all over the place. So rather than try to do any matching, I'm going to try quilt as you go on the long arm. So my idea is to take 60-inch pieces, measure them 60 inches and take this, and they are put together like this. They're put together in rows across. So, well, yeah, they're put together in rows across. If I'm able to do that, and if push comes to shove, I'll just cut it. But if I can dismantle it, that's even better. But I've got it in my head to cut 60-inch strips and do quilt as you go with 60 inches across on the long arm, because I can put a band of fabric between the rows, those 60-inch wide or 60-inch long rows. I can put a band of coordinating blue in between those and break up the design so that I'm not having to match these X's. But this work is beautiful. It's already done. So I just have to be creative in planning, and I think I can get 2 very nice quilts out of this. Now, there are some spots and some staining. I'm not messed up about that, and I'll tell you why. Once I quilt it, bind it, and wash it, any stains that don't come out, I can just put a heat and bond flower over it, or I can do a piece of lace or a little doily or something. There's a spot right there. You know what I'm saying? So my encouragement to you today is to go thrifting. My area is not the only one with these treasure troves waiting to be found. I don't consider myself a very good at piecing. And so when I find something that's done this, so beautifully, then, man, I'm all over it. But just go looking, go see what's out there, because for me personally, this is a huge time saver. I can get this on the long arm, and I realize that everybody doesn't have a long arm. I understand that. But even if I didn't have the long arm, I would still go for this project with my domestic machine, because this is wonderful. Now, at 22 inches, these are a little wide for a table runner, but oh my goodness, there's no end to the projects you could complete. Baby quilts, table runners, tablecloths, table toppers, pillows. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful pillow any of this would make. So y'all get out there and get to looking. And I want to hear from you. I don't know how many of you realize, but my email address is the same as my YouTube handle. It's shannaleelacer@gmail.com. Y'all email me, especially if you have questions. I'd love to see your project. Send me pictures. I really am, I'm in love with all of y'all, and I want to deepen this community. So, let's get some communication going here. I just appreciate y'all so very much. And I want to add, to your experience and add to your, knowledge base, and just do anything I can to encourage y'all to try the new things, try the different things, try the strange things. But I love y'all to pieces. I will keep you posted on this project, and we will talk to you later.